First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson is edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And the water, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, the migrants have stolen his American dream. All right. Or maybe I might title it, the American dream has left the building. Okay. Might even title it that. But pretty much what I want to go into is, with this influx of illegal aliens and migrants that are entering Babylon. Okay. Because that's what this is. This is Babylon. Now what they're doing is they're able to participate and live the Edomite dream, okay? And Esau does not like it. The average Babylonian Edomite that has been able to succeed, be successful, prosper, okay, over you, Jakes, over us, is now witnessing heathens taste that same slice of pie too. Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, man, that's amazing. Now, let me get this real quick. This is Sirach 34:9. Let me read this real quick. Make sure the audio is good. Been having a little trouble with the Wi-Fi, so just bear with me while I check. Okay. All right. This is Sirach 34:9. It says, a man, all right, a man that has traveled knoweth many things. So with this walk, with this journey, with us being watchmen, we are watching, and like Elder Apostle Tahar said, we're analyzing, okay? We're sitting back and observing what's taking place before our eyes, all right? You shouldn't always, but the scriptures say, meddle not in many affairs. You should not be always in the mix of things. When you're out and about, you should almost be like as Elder Apostle Ramblab said, a righteous fly on the wall. You should be a righteous fly in the wall, okay? Under the radar, fly low. And with doing that, you get the pleasure of witnessing everything play around you. And that's what I saw. Okay. I saw heathens prospering and Esau was baffled. Okay. And I said, man, when I was growing up, it was always we were that one Jake, and it was majority of Esau's living it up, having fun. And we had to wait for him to be done with the toys for us to play with them. But now Esau has to wait for heathens to get done with the toys before he gets to go back and replay with them. This is beautiful. You have to understand the severity with this quote unquote woke agenda, the borders being open. This is single-handedly stripping away the paradise that Esau has prospered in for quite some time. I mean, not that long, but according to us in this flesh, in this body, since we're limited to X amount of days, since his existence here in Babylon, he has been prospering. All right. Excuse me for being so long-winded. I just have a lot to say. It says, a man that has traveled knoweth many things. So we're watching, we're witnessing. And he that has much experience will declare knowledge. So now we're declaring. Okay. This is what it's about. The men of the Lord are not just homebodies. We do have to be out and about. We're not worldly, but we analyze, process, and watch things that are taking place, not only on TV, but even before our eyes. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to go into Psalms 37. But then I want to precept that with a future prophecy explaining why you have all these people in Babylon right now. So let's just start at 1. Psalms 37:1. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers. Because remember, there was a point in time where it was mainly just Esau, Jacob, and a few heathens in Babylon. Okay. And what I mean by that is the stereotypes. It was Esau, which he was just the whole image. He was the doctor. He was the cop. He was the judge. He was the president, he was the mayor. He was the police. He was everything. And Jake was just what? Okay. The stereotypical black guy. He was just the rapper. He was just the convict. He was just the criminal. He was just the athlete. And then if Moab was here, he was just the doctor or the salon or the buffet. If Ishmael was here, he's just the corner store. You get what I'm getting at. Okay. So now with everything taking place and them having many people All right, now they're getting the taste of the pie that Esau has been gobbling down in front of Jake's face. Remember, Miss Crunchable? Much too good for children. That's how Esau has been acting with his blessing before our face ever since I can remember. And now I'm witnessing heathens eat from that cake too, and he don't like it. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. Why? Because the glory of the wicked is but for a moment. See? So we're at the end of his season, man. You know, he's getting a season-ending injury. All right. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. And now Esau is envious of who? The heathens that are being let in. Okay, this is why he's had a problem with immigrants and migrants, because he doesn't want anyone else to come here and get what he's getting. He likes Jake in the bottoms and the ghettos and the hood and the slums because they stay away from his women, his family, his housing, you know, his fortune, his paradise. So he's been very covetous in his whole existence of Babylon, and now he don't like seeing other people get treated like he's being treated. Okay, heathens are being treated better than Edomites right now. Do you understand that? They're getting their Section 8, they're getting their welfare, they're getting able to vote, they're getting benefits, and Esau's sitting here watching the American dream be stripped from him as he has to get up and work every day and pride himself. And he ain't living the Chevy truck commercial no more. Okay, Esau ain't living built for tough commercials no more. All right, it says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass. So right now he is in that stage of falling. Okay, and because Babylon is such a conglomerate, it's such a corporation, the system is so strong within itself that it can still keep going even though Esau ain't putting the quarters in. Okay, now you got heathens that have his positions. He ain't the only teacher no more. You know, he ain't the only business owner no more. He ain't the only middle-class family worker. He ain't the only one on vacation no more. He now has to sit there, and it ain't just dealing with niggas. He's got to deal with Elam. He goes to the hotel. Elam owns it. You know, he goes to the restaurant. Moab's got it. You see, he's literally being surrounded as we speak, and we are witnessing a great fall, man. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass. Remember Keeping Up with the Joneses? Ain't that funny? What's this? I cut my grass to keep up with, with the Joneses. And let me say this as I'm grabbing this, brothers, man. Thank y'all, Basham Shai, man. You know, it says the phrase keeping up with the Joneses is idom. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Idom. That refers to comparing oneself to a neighbor, often as a benchmark for social class or material goods. This was Esau's bragging rights. Okay. Hey, Bill. Hey, Jim. And they sit there and, you know, let me put this in. Suburban community. Okay, let me put this in. Okay, because I work out in these suburb areas now. Okay, now which the suburbs were created for Esau, the GI, it's called the GI Act. I believe during World War II, this is why you had like places like Philadelphia go to complete ruins, because what Esau did when his veterans came home, even though Jakes were there too, he gave them housing out in the outskirts away from the inner cities so that he could raise his family and have good housing and home and get a leg up in society, while he left Jake in the slums to scrap for themselves. So I work in these, I work out in these areas, and in the world, when I worked in these areas, it was nothing but Edomites. Now, when I work in these areas, in the truth, you got Elam, Moab, Edomite, Elam, Moab, Ishmael, Edomite. See what I'm saying? Esau, Moab, Ham, Elam. Okay. So now these nations, okay, are tasting it, man. They're actually tasting the American dream. All right. And this is the snare on them. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine. So his knowledge has perverted him. His system has kept him in a corrupt mind state, as well as the people. They're drunk off this wine and they're mad. They're crazy. They're tripping. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. But now all nations and all people that are here in this land, through the agenda of wokeness, they really stuck it to Esau in his privilege when they started doing when they were outing racism. Remember a few years ago, the internet, find this guy. So what that did was it really eliminated the elephant in the room of privilege that Esau Edom was getting in Babylon, but nobody could prove it because he wasn't saying nigger. Okay, remember that's how Esau got exposed back in the day, is when he would say the N-word or something racist, but he wasn't getting exposed by prospering, being successful, being chosen, being picked, getting jobs. And then when this agenda of wokeness came about, and they started pointing the finger at Esau, this is where his stock plummeted ground level. Now, the higher echelon of Esau, they're not being touched because they're a part of the program too. They're the ones that are allowing the bottom barrel Edomites to get in trouble. But he does that for a reason. He allows the knowledge of chattel slavery and racism to be looked at as a problem with Esau so that he can get away with his satanic rituals, him polluting and destroying the earth, him taking over the world, one world government, things of that nature. So that's why the elites allow body blows to his nation, because the body blows aren't affecting the head, and the head is the elite. So these bottom barrel Edomites are catching it, man. Okay, and they're catching it big time. Okay, they're catching it big time. So now I know I had a point to make, but let me just get this. This is Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither. I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. So what's that whore? A whore has many lovers, but Esau fell in love with the whore, but he ain't the only one popping her now. Okay? Esau ain't the only one popping this bitch. Excuse my language. I apologize for my language, but in a statement sense, that's the best way that I could drive it home. Okay? For us to understand out here socially, economically, corporately, all right, you have Edomites that are still winning on a high scale because of their position, but the ground level aspect, oh man, Esau's done. And that's because of the many waters. Now, what's the many waters? Revelations 17 and 15, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. That's another thing. Now you have nations not only here, they just hired the first non-American citizen as a cop in Minnesota. Do you know what that's doing to Esau right now? Do you understand the level of stress and pressure that's on these Edomites right now that have been winning because of their so-called white skin? That was the image of Babylon. They're not winning now. Okay, you got people being working in America legally, and they don't even speak English. And what can he say? Remember back in the day, he'd get on Jake for speaking Spanish. Well, now they're speaking Portuguese, French, Arabic, Cantonese, patois. They're speaking everything, and he can't say nothing. Look, let me show you something, man. NYPD cop with turban. Okay, look, I'm an 80s baby. Okay, I was born in the late 1900s, all right? It's a joke, it's a humor, but it's true. When I was growing up, you did not have this in America, okay? You didn't have this in Babylon. First turban police officer, the NYPD, are you kidding me? So this diversity is killing Esau, because when you add diversity, he's the odd number out. Everyone else is brown. Everyone else is of something. It's that mark of Cain that's now being turned against them. Now let me keep going, man. This is first non-citizen, which I think it was a female. That's how they push things about. You know, that's just a chick. Yeah, at first it's a chick, and then it's men, and then it's the UN bill. Yeah, buddy, you're down, bro. It's over for you, Esau. And when his back is against the wall, you're gonna see the beast man. He's gonna growl. He's gonna snarl. He's gonna turn red. It's over. It's over. Look at this is the American dream now. Wokeness has killed the average Edomite's path of paradise. Wokeness has killed the average Edomite's path of paradise. So we got that. Let's go back to Psalm 37. Psalm 37:3. Trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and do good. That's us. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord. Right. We're not supposed to sit here and get mad like, look, man, freaking, man, these heathens, man, they making it before me, man, for the black man, man. That's Jake, because where's the Lord? Where's our power? He said, didn't I tell you I loved you more? I loved you over Esau? Because Jake don't have the truth. So Jake's going to start getting mad. Where are reparations at, man? So what that's doing is that's causing trouble, man. But we have peace. I'm not tripping. Okay? You should be happy. We look at things as a glass half full. That's called contentment, brothers. We are content in the position that we're in, even though it's difficult, even though there's peril. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. And who's that light? Yahushua. He's the finisher of our faith. So Psalms 37:4, delight thyself also in the Lord. Yeah, you look forward to doing lessons. You look forward to reading. You're looking forward to seeing prophecy. And he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. And only the Lord knows our desires. We may speak upon them, but it's only Yahweh Shai that truly knows what our desires in our mind is. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And we're witnessing it. We're committing our ways to the Lord. We're not being carnal. We're sticking to the script. We're obeying the powers that be. And we're watching Esau's privilege on deplete. If his gas tank of privilege used to be full, oh, that shit's about a quarter tank to E. Okay, that's a quarter tank to an E, my man. Esau is experiencing right now that privilege that he got. Let me. Best way I can explain it is through a precept of prophecy. Jeremiah, I believe it's 51. Let me see real quick. Remember that golden cup era? Ooh, remember that? Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup. So if Babylon was a golden cup and Esau was ruling Babylon, that means Esau's ass was bathing in that golden cup. Remember that, brothers? Remember there was a point in time when you was growing up and they just had the stigma of it. They were it. They got it. Jake was envying their skin color, their hair, their women, their lifestyle, their talk, their lingo, their swag, their jobs, their BS culture. Jake wants envy it. This is why envy not your oppressor, because you are an Israelite. Your oppressor is only oppressing you for a short period of time because you're the ruler. You're the one that's going to be on top. Prophecy says so. Why want to be like a temporal a glory man? You know? Why? Proverbs 3:31, envy thou not the oppressor. Why? Because his ass about to be on his way out. That's why you don't envy him. Why are you going to envy a man that's getting knocked out? Oh, man, I want to grow up and be like him. He just got knocked out. So that means you want to grow up and get knocked out too? No. Okay, then. Envy thou not the oppressor. Why? Because the glory of the wicked is but for a moment, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. I butchered that. It says, let me get it, because I love that precept. I love this precept. Certain precepts you'll cleave to because, it gets right to the point, and it's comforting. Job 24, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. See? So this man he's only been getting it just for a little bit. Proverbs 3:31, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. He's on his way out. And now heathens get to walk around, come from La La Land, come to Babylon and celebrate Christmas, Halloween, go to attraction sites, go to the fair. They get to come over here and have the luxury to live an Edomite's life, while Esau is struggling to keep that average life of luxury he once was living. Isn't that fire? To actually sit back and think about that. With all these immigrants and migrants, all these people that are here, these heathens and wokeness, now they get the cotton candy. Now they're first in the line, and Esau, get to the back of the bus, nigga. Esau's the new nigga. You got more problems to worry about than James and Jamal, bro. He got more problems to worry about than just Jake. That's the problem. See? He thought it was just Jake was his issue. Now he got to deal with all them too. Ooh. Let me wrap this up, man. Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's, has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Esau's a has-been, Mr. Has-been, that made all the earth drunken, starting with himself. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And they're drinking that wine right now too. You got nations spitting that wine out back in the homeland, but here in Babylon, oh, they drunk at the bar. You got Moab getting white boy wasted right with Esau, and Moab can afford it. You know, they're getting the grants, they're getting the loans, they're getting the benefits now. And Esau's got to sit there and deal with it. That's fire. So let me make sure I hit on my points. So I believe the point has been made. We were in Psalm 37. Let me see if there's anything I want. Yep. Psalm 37 and 6. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light and thy judgment as the noon day. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Here it is. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. We're getting ready to inherit the earth. For yet a little while, the wicked and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Man, there it is, man. There it is. I got no more to say. That's it. So Esau's on his way out of here. Brothers, keep praying, keep praising the Lord, keep putting curses on his place, and ask for more judgment on Esau. He needs it. He is a person that needs to be kicked while he's down. Okay, physically and spiritually. So I'm going to leave it there. I pray this lesson was edifying. I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.